Hello and welcome to this week's Ask Me Anything About Summer Camp. This week's topic is about what to send to your camper when they're away at sleepaway camp. I think a lot of parents aren't used to having this added to your to-do list, things to send to your camper, but campers do really enjoy getting mail and emails if your camp has them from parents. So a couple of points before. I know that many camps now have decided that packages are really a nuisance, both in terms of environmental impact and just the pressure parents feel to send a lot of stuff to camp. So the first thing to do is to make sure you know your camp's policy on what you're allowed to send. So read through your information that you've received from your child's camp to see what is allowed and what is not allowed to be sent to campers. Oftentimes, depending on the location of the camp and for safety reasons, food is not allowed, but it could be allowed at your camp. So double check on that as well. I am actually going to focus today on what I think is the most important thing to send to your camper while at camp, which is encouragement and just fun communication to let them know that you're thinking about them and you're excited for them and proud of them for being at camp. So I have a post that I wrote and I will link to it in the comments from this video. The post is called 5 Fun Ideas for Letters to Campers. And I have I kind of researched a few years ago and came up with some really good ideas and fun ideas for things that you can send to your camper. But it does get a little hard, especially when you're not really hearing back in live time. It's an unusual thing these days to be doing handwritten letters. I really encourage you, even if your camp has the option of sending emails, usually they're printed out at the camp. Even if you have that option, if you can also send some real handwritten postcards and letters, your camper will love getting those at camp because it's such a rare thing now. So it's really special to get real letters from a camper. From your parent when you're at camp. One of the easy ideas is a fill in the blanks. You can send your camper, either send them to camp with this or send it to them with your letter, a fill in the blanks type thing. One of the samples that I have on here is you could just do a little postcard that says the fun things I could be doing right now instead of writing home, and then just put 1, 2, 3, and that's it. So any kind of fill in the blank stuff can be really fun to get from your camper and makes it really easy for them to send you a letter. When you're writing to them, I really like the idea of the top 10 list, and it can be, kind of like the old David Letterman list. It can be, top 10 parent activities while you've been at camp, and you could put things like cleaning out closets or fumigating the house or repairing something. You could put like a top 10 reasons to go to camp, and you could include things like you don't have to do the dishes at home and you don't have to listen to mom nagging you about getting off your Xbox, things like that. So I think if you want to have fun with it, you can come up with a fun top 10 list. Another thing that I've seen a lot that is really fun is sometimes kids get letters at camp that are actually from their pet. So it's written in first person from their dog or their cat. That's always really fun. It can be the dog's perspective on them being away at camp. Also, a lot of camps now post photos from camp, and I think it's really clever. Some parents have made up funny stories about what's going on in a picture that they saw of their camper, and I think that's kind of clever and fun. And let's see, what other ideas do I have here? Oh, I love, I'm really into ways of kind of giving each other affirmations, and we do this a lot at camp where, we sometimes call them warm fuzzies or wows, and it's just when you say something encouraging. So how about when your campers at camp, you have, different family members all write something that they appreciate about the person, and so you kind of create a warm fuzzy for your camper and send it to them in letter form. That would just be so exciting to get while you're at camp, just those words of encouragement from home. There's also you can just kind of have fun with it if you have time to make the envelope that you're sending the letter in out of like their favorite magazine or sports article from the newspaper or something else kind of colorful so that the envelope looks fun. Um, if you you can do, some people do like puzzles in the letter. That kind of takes a lot of work, but you could do like a, generate your own crossword puzzle or word search or something online and send that to them. And another tip, especially with younger kids, is to just ask one question in the, that it's really simple for them to respond with an answer to that one question. And also, kids do enjoy jokes or riddles that they can share with their cabin mates. So if you have a good one, you can include that as well. So if you want more ideas for fun things that you can send to your camper while they're at camp, visit that post that I referred to, and I'll put a link in the comments as well. And I'd love to hear any other ideas of things that you found to be fun to send to your camper while they're at camp. So I hope this has been helpful, and I will be continuing my Ask Me Anything About Camp series through the rest of this month of May. If you have questions about summer camp that you would like answered, please feel free to either put them in the comments here or send me an email at audrey@sunshine-parenting.com. And if you're still thinking about camp for the summer or looking for a camp program, camps are still, there's day camps and resident camps that still have space available. And a great set of programs to check out are available on my website at my Happy Campers interview series. So I'll also put a link to there if you're wanting to learn about some really fantastic programs that are very focused on kids' social and emotional development and their development of great friendship skills. So thanks for joining today, and have a great rest of your day. And be sure to let me know if you have any other questions about summer camp. Thanks.